Imagine a prison whose walls are made not of stone, but of your own thoughts. For years, we have been told that our intelligence, our IQ, is fixed from birth. If you were born at a certain level, you will stay there. But what if I told you that this is the biggest lie in the world? The stories of history's greatest minds reveal a completely different reality. Albert Einstein was called slow in his childhood, and his teachers believed he lacked any special ability. Thomas Edison was expelled from school with the claim that his mind would never understand anything. So what happened that caused these very individuals to change the way the entire world thinks? The blood running through their veins did not change, nor did their genes. What changed were their daily habits, which completely transformed how their brains functioned. Today, we will lift the 6 veils that stand between an average mind and an extraordinary intellect. Research shows that intelligence is not a destination, but a journey that can be achieved through the right habits. Number 1, the power of silence and boredom. The first link to this secret is hidden in something we consider our closest friend today, but which is actually the greatest enemy of our intellect. We think that the more information we gather from the internet, the more podcasts we listen to, or the more videos we watch, the smarter we will become. However, the world of neuroscience tells a completely different story. Your brain becomes most powerful when it is forced to think without any external input. Einstein used to walk alone for hours without any books or notes, simply imagining. In today's world, whenever we get bored, we instantly pull out our phones. But true intelligence is born in that silence. Spending 20 to 30 minutes every day sitting or walking quietly, without a phone and without any noise, can elevate your brain's problem-solving capacity to a level you never imagined. It will make you restless initially, but remember, that very restlessness is opening new pathways in your brain. Number 2, the discipline of struggle. As we dive deeper, we discover that the second secret of intelligence lies not in giving up, but in challenging yourself. What is your first reaction when you get stuck in a dilemma? Perhaps to Google it or ask someone for help? But this is the exact turning point where you make your brain weak. Benjamin Franklin used to do something unique. He would read something, close it, and then try his best to rewrite it entirely from memory. When your brain struggles to find its own way, makes mistakes, and tries again, that is when it truly learns. Seeking immediate help from others at the sight of any difficulty is not smart. It dulls the edge of your mind. Struggling is not a sign of low intelligence. It is an essential process in building intellect. Number 3, writing as a tool for deep thought. The third stage of this journey brings us to a pen and paper. Have you ever thought that writing is not just a way to store information? Smart people look at writing as a tool for thinking deeply. When you put your racing, uncontrollable thoughts onto paper, it slows down the frantic pace of your mind that often causes stress. Writing creates a clear blueprint of those thoughts. Keeping a journal and writing down what you truly understand versus what confuses you sets you apart from the crowd. Becoming intelligent is not merely about collecting things. It is about understanding them deeply. Number 4, connecting the dots, interdisciplinary learning. But is it enough to be an expert in just one subject? The fourth principle of intelligence states that true power lies in connection. Great minds do not look in only one direction. They learn diverse subjects like art, science, music, and history, and then try to build a bridge between them. When your brain begins to connect these different dots, its thinking speed multiplies. Learning something new outside of your work or studies every week strengthens your brain's neural network so much that you begin to see what others cannot. Number 5, the protégé effect, teaching to learn. The fifth part of this exploration relates to our memory, which we often mistake for a divine gift. The reality is that memory is not a talent, but a skill. It is like a muscle. The more it is used, the stronger it becomes. Its greatest secret is hidden in teaching someone else. When you read something new, close it and explain it to someone else, or even try to teach it to yourself, your brain stores it at a completely different depth. This habit of teaching others turns your mind into an impenetrable fortress for retaining information. Number 6, the necessity of rest and downtime. And finally, the most shocking truth, which the world often mistakes for laziness. Great scientists like Charles Darwin worked for only 4 to 5 hours a day, spending the rest of their time resting and walking. This is because a tired brain can never generate great ideas. Your brain does not upgrade itself while running. It upgrades when it pauses. Getting a full night's sleep, walking in the sunlight, and even allowing yourself to be bored acts as a recharge for the brain. If you want to think faster and learn better, you must stop chasing non-stop information and focus on these habits. In the end, it is not a question of what IQ you were born with. The real question is, are you ready to give your mind the discipline required to transform it from an ordinary human intellect into a great genius? Your intelligence is not hidden in your DNA, but in your small, daily choices.